All right, thanks so much. We'll see you here in a couple minutes. We're asking Governor Joe Lombardo the questions that matter to locals. He worked as a Las Vegas police officer for decades before getting elected in 2022. He even mentioned his law enforcement background in his most recent State of the State speech.
That's right. Our senior political reporter Steve Sebelius sat down with Lombardo in an exclusive interview to talk to him, the former lawman, about national and local issues. And Steve, one of those issues, pardons for the January 6th rioters.
Yeah, that's right, Tricia. Now, the governor's a Republican, and President Donald Trump endorsed Lombardo in 2022. And then when Trump ran last year, Lombardo returned the favor and endorsed the president. The governor was also on hand when Trump made his first post-election visit to Las Vegas back on January 25th. So I wanted to find out what Lombardo thought about Trump's blanket pardons for most of the January 6th rioters, including those who assaulted police officers. Here's what he told me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I was always under the belief it would be a targeted pardon on individuals that hadn't committed violent crimes per se, and inclusive of crimes against police officers. But it came to bear that wasn't it. So I can't get into the mind of the president and his ultimate decision to make that decision. But I believe it should have been a little more targeted.
Now, Lombardo's hardly alone in his views. Some Republican members of Congress and even President Trump's own nominee for FBI Director, Kash Patel, have said the pardon should not have included people who attacked police on that day. Now, an issue closer to home. We've heard from you locals that you want the legislature and governor to do something about dangerous traffic, including using automated cameras to catch red light runners in town. So I asked the governor your question.
Today's age and ability via technology and it being a civil process versus a criminal process, I would support red lights and the enforcement on that.
Clark County Sheriff Kevin McMahill, Lombardo's successor at Metro, also supports red light cameras, but those cameras are banned by Nevada law, and efforts to change that law to allow them have been repeatedly defeated in the past. Democratic Assembly Speaker Steve Yeager told me recently that a proposal to allow the cameras drew vocal objections from Nevadans who say it reminded them of an Orwellian Big Brother. But with fatal accidents on the rise, more than 400 people died in vehicle crashes in Nevada last year. And with support from the governor and the sheriff, Joe and Tricia, this may be the session where red light cameras get a second look.